Imagine this. You're a social worker. You spent years of your life dedicating your energy to studying and your money to student loans, all to pursue a career helping children and families. Your days are filled with high caseloads, emotional situations, and stress that stays on your mind even after you clock out. And while you're trying to keep your own mental health stable, the job itself doesn't make it easy. You wake up before the sun rises, already tired. You get dressed, you grab your things, and you make the long drive to your office. What if you could start your workday with more energy, more focus, and more productivity simply by working from home? I'm someone who currently works as a social worker in the child welfare system, and I've seen firsthand how the lack of flexibility leads to burnout and frustration in employees, including myself. Nonprofit organizations often face challenges like high employee turnover and limited resources. With a flexible work from home arrangement, these issues can be addressed and solved. Today, I'm going to talk to you about why nonprofit organizations should have hybrid schedules and work from home options, not only to increase productivity, but also improve employee well-being and keep good employees at the organization. Let's start with productivity. Remote work has been repeatedly shown to increase productivity. Why? A large part of it is because employees are not in traditional offices and therefore subject to traditional distractions. Studies show that remote workers are often more productive due to being able to tailor their work environments based on what helps them be most productive. Also, nonprofits with hybrid models can save on costs. With fewer people physically in the office, organizations can spend less on electricity, heating, office supplies, and more. Those savings can then be redirected towards what truly matters, the mission of the organization to help children and families. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Relations, in recent research, Sabrina Pablonia and Jill Redmond, economists and the Office of Productivity and Technology, they found that there was a positive relationship between productivity and remote work. This source illustrated how across many industries, not just in the nonprofit world, employee productivity was maintained and even improved when employees had the flexibility of being able to work from home. Additionally, according to Kristen Crawford, the writer of an article in the Stanford Report, she cited Nicholas Bloom, an economics at Stanford, who did a study of work from home professionals and found that hybrid models dramatically boost retention rates without negatively impacting productivity or career advancement. This is clear evidence that shows employees that have the option to work from home are still productive in their job positions. Now let's talk about employee well-being. Flexible arrangements are proven to contribute to higher job satisfaction and reduce stress, an important part of being a productive social worker. In fact, studies show that allowing employees to change their schedules decreases the likelihood of job stress by 20% and increases job satisfaction by 60%. When employees feel satisfied and supported, they're more engaged, more creative, and better able to serve the communities that they're dedicated to helping. Furthermore, organizations offering flexible work options experience lower turnover rates. According to Veracall.com, companies with flexible work schedules experience 12% lower turnover rates. And data shows that employee retention is significantly higher among those companies offering hybrid or remote work options. By providing flexibility, nonprofits can retain the passionate, skilled employees who are dedicated to improving children and families they serve. Another major benefit of allowing a work from home or hybrid schedule is attracting and retaining skilled and talented employees. In today's workforce, flexibility is not just desired, it's expected. According to Karina Bryant, an author published on Forbes.com, in her article, The Impact of Flexible Work and the Importance of Adapting to Change, she stated that a survey showed 83% of U.S. workers consider flexible working hours important, and 74% value flexibility in work location. That's the majority of the workforce. Even more interesting, according to Roy Moyer, a senior specialist at the Society for Human Resource Management, his research shows that 80% of employees said they would be more loyal to their employers if they had a flexible option. Loyalty and dedication lead to a stronger, more committed employee team that is motivated to drive the organization's missions forward. Now, the CEO at my nonprofit organization I work at and many others claim that nonprofit work requires in-person collaboration to be effective. However, my response would be hybrid models are designed to still allow for collaboration and communication between employees. Important in-person interactions can still happen when needed, while flexibility is provided for tasks that can be completed just as effectively from home. Some people also argue that remote work may decrease productivity. However, as I stated earlier, studies clearly demonstrate that productivity remains consistent, if not even improved, while employees work remotely. Productivity is about results, not proximity. When employees have the freedom to control their environment, they produce better outcomes. In conclusion, nonprofit organizations should allow hybrid and/or remote work options to boost productivity, improve employee well-being, and increase retention rates of good employees. It's time for nonprofits to get with the times, embrace flexibility, and recognize that a happy, well-supported workforce is the key to success. By offering hybrid and remote schedule options, nonprofits can better fulfill their missions with dedicated employees who feel valued, supported, and empowered to make a difference. Thank you.